drivers and off-road racing enthusiasts from all over the world.
Off-road racing is important to Boston Science because, simply put, it tests the envelope and it clearly makes or breaks the progression aspect of what we do and why we do it. The racers out here are the 1% pushing it to its full potential. This is a proving ground for every aspect of lighting.
Yuma and Imperial Valley, get ready! It's the Alexander Ford Summer Sales Event, and it's the most aggressive incentive program ever! Trade in any 2014 to 2023 vehicle and get 100% of its original factory MSRP toward a brand new Ford. Got a 2010 through a 2013? You'll get exclusive trade pricing too! Plus 0% financing, 0 down, and no payments for 90 days. A fresh shipment of new Fords just arrived, but they won't last. Bring your vehicle and get 100% of its original MSRP. Alexander Ford, a difference you can count on.
Grit beats talent every single time. Introducing the new BFGoodrich all-terrain KO3 tire. Legendary toughness made tougher. BFGoodrich, what are you building for?
All right, welcome back, everybody. We are here once again for your Method Race Wheels Fishgistics update, brought to you by Fox Shocks. It is 5 p.m., so it is time for our next update on the 2025 Vegas to Reno race, which has been going pretty well. We've had some carnage out there. We've had a few fires. Everybody got out of those cars okay, thankfully. One of the cars did burn to the ground, but that's a bummer. It was one of the Ultra 4 cars, I think it looked like. One of the UTVs from Ultra 4, maybe a 4900 car, but everybody was okay, so that's the important part. If we go over and we look at our screen, this new platform Watch Party has been really cool. This was basically its public debut at this race, and it's been super fun to play with this thing all day. It's been really cool. So if you go I'm going to pull this one up real quick. So look at Christian Serapis right here. He is in a speed zone, but he is right behind the car in front of him. So this is going to be pretty good once they get out of the speed zone here. Christian Serapis did blow a belt. He broke a belt a little bit ago. We saw them get out and change it. They got it changed, and then they got going again. He is in one of the brand new factory Pro Rs just delivered to him about 2 weeks ago. So pretty cool to see them out there. He's having a good run so far. He was in the top 10 pretty much all day so far. He dropped back a couple of spots after that, but he's just in the speed zone here waiting to go again. So he's going to be ready to go as soon as they get out of there. We also saw that Matlock's Wayne Matlock right here was right behind Chase Carr, also in the speed zone. And then it looks like he was able to get around him now. I assume there was actually 2 cars in front of him. So I don't know if he got around both. It does look like he's about to catch another one. Whoa, getting off the course there, though. Wayne going a little wide there. But Wayne Matlock was behind Chase Carr. Like I said, it looks like he got around him. He's trying to run down the next car in front of him. So thanks to Starstream, it's been awesome having all of this footage all day. Here was our race leader earlier. This is Joe Tirana. He was out front for most of the first half of the race, really, and then he came in the pit, kind of blew by his pit, had to back up. He got passed when he was in the pit or just on leaving the pit. And now it is Mitch Guthrie who is out front. So I do have a confirmed running order for you guys in the UTVs. So Mitch Guthrie is out front. So it's Mitch Guthrie first. And then it is, here, what are these guys waving at here? What's going on here? Helicopters or something? This is the Segway car. Oh, yeah, look at the helicopters. You see it go by? That was cool. As a military helicopter just flew by, and that's what they were waving at there. So it was a Chinook, it looked like. So pretty cool to see the Chinook out there. Those guys were super stoked. We just watched that live. They were all giving it the horns and stuff. So that was pretty cool. They were filming the helicopter with his cell phone as he went by. So good to see those guys having fun out on the course. Look at, he's still having fun. So pretty cool. Cool to see that that one there. That was good timing. All right, so let's see what else we got going on. So physical order, it is Mitch Guthrie out front. So the T51 is first. Bradbury, the T25, is second. He's just behind him. Let's go over and look at the map so you can see what we're talking. This is correct right here. Here we go. So T51, he is first. Second is Cody Bradbury. That is correct. Third is actually Joe Tirana right there. So Joe Tirana is physically third, and then Caden McCachran is physically fourth. So that is your 1, 2, 3, 4. And then they have a bit of a gap back to Deegan Gonzalez. So Deegan Gonzalez running in fifth place. So pretty good for the youngster there. I think he's what is he, 16 years old? Let me see. How old is he? Deegan Gonzalez. I forget how old he is. He's a little bit I think he's a little younger, but yeah, Deegan Gonzalez is he's 14. So 14 years old, Deegan Gonzalez right here in the T81, having a pretty good run going right now. So Deegan Gonzalez in fifth position in the big class, over 60 cars. So to be running fifth is pretty good, especially for a 14-year-old, right? He's currently in front of the class champion from last year, the H1, Josh Rowe. Max Eddy Jr. is up there now. So there we go. There's another Polaris factory car. So Max Eddy Jr. making his way up. He is currently sitting in, what is that, 7th position physical. So he's moving through pit 7. And then let's see. We can, who else do we have? Behind them, we have the T18, Sean Sexton. We got a couple other cars. We got Ronnie Anderson. We were watching their car earlier, their in-car earlier. Another car just went behind him, and I can't click on it because he's right with them. So that's cool. Good look, good race going on. Still in the UTV Pro class. Look at all these cars. A lot of them still moving too. Not too many of them are out. We see a couple of them stopped in a couple pits. We did see Phil Blurton was on the highway. Oh, there he is right there. So bummer. Phil Blurton at 0 miles an hour on the highway. Big bummer for Phil. He had a good run going. He was running with those top guys in the top like 3 or 4 all day today. So Phil had a good run until around mile, what was that, like 200, just past mile 200. He started having some issues. He's out on the highway now, so it looks like he's probably out of the race. So that's a bummer there. Who's in front of Wayne Matlock? I forget where he was. Was he over here? Maybe that was that Wayne? Hang on, let me try and find. I saw Wayne before. I don't even remember. What number is Wayne Matlock? Everybody's a different number every race. It's so annoying. Chase Carr. Okay, there's Chase. So Wayne's probably up here. Is that Wayne? No, that's Ronnie Anderson. He should be right here. I don't know. Maybe there he is, 871. That's Wayne Matlock. So Wayne Matlock is currently right behind Ryan Piplick, it looks like. Yeah. So there's Wayne. No, where did he go? He's back here. 7:04. His thing hasn't updated in 4 minutes. So I don't know who's in front of Wayne. It's either going to be Ryan Piplick probably or Chase Mankin. I know that Chase Carr was in front of him before, so it doesn't look like he got around Chase Carr. It looks like Chase Carr was able to take off. So yeah, they're so close together and the trackers aren't updating at the same time. It's kind of tough to follow the tracker today. Wayne gave him the bumper out of his speed zone. Yeah, there you go. I know, I saw him. He was sitting behind him for a long time, so that was fun. All right, well, let's go look at the top of the race. It's really only 2 classes, 3 classes even worth watching today. We're going to go look at the trick trucks. Let's go up to trick trucks, and they're getting close to the finish. We'll probably have a finisher here in just over maybe an hour and a half or so for your first finisher. And it's either going to be one of these two right here. So Tracy Graff, 70908, But look, 7:08:28. So one is about a minute difference. So once that updates again, he's going to be a lot closer. So it's battle between Tracy Graff and Steve Olagus, Jack Olagus. That is your battle of the day. Now, Tracy does also drive with Justin Bean Smith. I don't remember if Justin qualified or if he's driving the second half. If any of you guys in the comments know, let me know. I forgot to ask Justin what section he was driving this race, but I know it's Tracy and Justin in there, and then it is Jack and Steve in the 27. So that's your race for the overall right now. In the four-wheel vehicles, there is someone else in third back here, Craig McCarthy, kind of coming along back there in third, but not putting any pressure on him really right now. They're about 20 miles behind or so. So really, it's just those two guys out front. Not a super exciting race up front. That's it. There's three, and then it's way back down here. I mean, 100 miles back is another car, John Bowers and Eric Husted, who had some problems. Continues to lose time, Eric Husted, so he's definitely dealing with more issues. He was the pole sitter, but he's basically just fallen back throughout the day. Oh, we're hearing that Phil lost a turbo. All right, so Phil Blurton, bummer update there. Thanks, guys, for the update. But Phil Blurton is out. He lost a turbo. So turbo is what took Phil Blurton out of the race. Bummer for that because he had a good run going. Bean is driving now. Perfect. He got in at race ball 143. Bean is driving and first on the road. Okay, so Bean is in the car. So that is Bean. And then does anybody know? I know that Steve was messaging me earlier, so I assume Jack was in the car earlier. Does anybody know if Steve got in the car? I don't want to text him if he's in the car. He probably wouldn't reply anyways. But if you guys know, let me know. Did Steve get in or is Jack going to drive the whole way? I kind of assume he's going to let Jack drive, especially if they're close like this. That's usually how it goes. Like if the first driver is doing well and you're right there, you don't change drivers. But Steve might be going to get in. I don't know. So one of you guys will probably know. And there it is, just on cue. Thank you, Clayton. So that's what I love about you guys in the comments. You guys keep us all posted. So Jack is still in the truck. Perfect. So if Jack's in the truck right now, he ain't getting out of the truck. We know that because he's not going to get out this close to the finish when they're that close to the first place truck. So that is Jack in the truck still. So good to know. Thank you for that update. So Jack Olagus, Steve started. Jack is driving now. Perfect. All right. So it is Jack Olagus versus Justin Bean Smith in these two trucks right here, the 58 and the 27. Who's going to win? Let's go look at some of the times. If we look at the times on the Racing Tracks board, okay, mile 425. I mean, look at how close this is. Steve Olagus, Jack Olagus is 7 hours flat and 17 seconds. Tracy Graff, Justin Bean is 7 hours, 1 minute, 47 seconds. That is literally 1 minute and 30 seconds apart. So a minute and a half on corrected time separates the top two trucks after 425 miles. So that is good racing. It's good racing between two guys, better than not good racing at all, right? But there is two. So it's going to be good racing in the trick truck. Let's go look at the UTV Pro. You can see there's only one through race mile 300 right now. So let's not look at race mile 300. Let's go back to 275 and let's look at the 275 column. So 275, we see it was 440.09. Look how close it was. Cody Bradbury was beating Mitch Guthrie by 1 second. 1 second. 275 miles into the race, and the split is 1 second. It doesn't get any better than that. Literally, like it doesn't get any better. 1 second. This UTV race nowadays is awesome. Then they did have a pretty big gap back to Caden McCackern. You can see they had a 4-minute gap back to Caden, 5-minute gap back to Joe. And who was the other? Where was Joe, Mitch, Brad, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, those are the top 4 right there. Just those 4 cars. So there, it's between Cody and Mitch for the overall right now, within 1 second of each other, and then about 4 minutes back and 5 minutes back is Caden and Joe. So hanging in there. We can see they're going to start coming through 300 now. So you can see Joe's actually the second car through physical. Now where did Bradbury go? Yeah, Bradbury's first. So Mitch is not showing up on here yet through 300. That is a little bit weird, probably because his tracker didn't go through there yet. Let's go back and look at that. Mitch is still moving, right? Yeah, Mitch is moving, because if we look at his in-car, there's Mitch right there. Mitch and Kellen. Car sounds good. All right, so there's Mitch and Kellen. So we've confirmed that they're moving. Now, if we go back over to the map and we get rid of this one, let's go back and let's just look at the UTV Pro class for a minute. So UTV Pro, we're going to load them. We're going to come back down. Let's see, where is Mitch on here? So you can see, look at Mitch tracker, 1706 It's 17:14. His tracker hasn't updated in 8 minutes. That's why when you're looking at these times on this board, be aware. These are based off of their tracker. They're not based off of a physical time loop like some other series do. It's rad that Racing Tracks at least does this, because we wouldn't have any split times today if not, because Best in Desert has no split time system. Their tracking to their main timing system, I don't even think is working, because it's not even up live. When I went and looked, couldn't even find the bike timing. So their race ready timing system was not race ready. But anyways, so yeah, keep in mind when you're looking here, Mitch Guthrie has not clicked through Race Mile 300 to generate a time yet, because we can see, looking at his tracker, it hasn't updated since it just updated right now. So it was at 7:06 a minute ago or whatever it was. So literally, if any second, boom, there it is. All right, bringing this to you guys live is pretty cool. So now we can see Mitch Guthrie is behind Cody Bradbury by what is that, 16 seconds now. So Mitch lost 12 seconds in the last 25 miles, because he was only 1 second behind him. Then he lost 12 seconds because now he's 13 seconds behind him, right? Or 16 seconds. He's 16 seconds behind him now, so he lost 15 seconds. So Mitch, not bad, 15 seconds, but going the wrong way. Got to go the other way with that. Long way to go still. Anything can happen. So that's how you read these guys' times. Hopefully that helps you guys out a bit there. All right. Who is leading the 1600 truck? What is 1600 truck? I don't even know what 1600 truck is. Yeah, Bean is leading the overall right now. It's Bean and Jack. They're both up front there. So that's that. All right. Well, that is I think that's your update on what's going on there. You guys have any other questions, let me know. That's pretty much the only classes that are worth really watching. Besides, we can check on one more. On the 6100 class is a good race too. I forgot I didn't check on them yet. So let's go look at the 6100s. This is a good race here. We have Dane Miller. He's been out front all day. Like every update we've done, Dane Miller's out front. And once again, I apologize. I don't really remember Dane Miller's name too much. I don't remember hearing it too much. So I don't know who's driving with Dane Miller. I forget if you guys said earlier or not. But who else is driving the Dane Miller truck? Because they've been out front all day. That's pretty impressive. Either them or Jason Coleman. That they've been going back and forth on the tracker. So I don't know if physically Jason's actually been in front. But Jason Coleman and Brady Mellon, they're having a good run in second place right now on the tracker. They might actually be first. Who knows? Justin Blauer is showing his third, and Trey Gibbs. Now, okay, we're going to have to go look at the times, because Trey Gibbs is a lot closer to these guys than he was earlier. And I think he was moving up the board on corrected time. And I told you guys that was my pick. I put my money on him at like hour 1 or 2 today, I think, to watch and to move up. I got money on Trey Gibbs bringing this thing home. Let's go look. Let's load the 6100 class. That is Christopher Polvardi's old spec truck, and that truck is fast, very fast. All right, let's look. And here we go. So check out what I'm saying right here. Jason Coleman at race mile 400 is leading. Look at race mile 400 and look below it. I don't know why my mouse cursor is not showing up today on here for you guys. I'll have to fix that. But Jason Coleman, 6:49.10. Second, Trey Gibbs, 6:51.42. That is only 2 minutes and 30 seconds basically behind. So Trey Gibbs is physical fourth, as we saw on the map, but he's second on corrected time, and he's 2 minutes and 30 seconds behind. Very close, 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Now look behind him. Only 3 seconds back is Dane Miller on corrected time. So Dane Miller is actually first on course, but he's third on corrected time, only 3 seconds behind Trey Gibbs. Now Justin Blauer, he's 5 minutes back on corrected time from the spot in front of him, and he's about, 6 minutes back or 7 minutes back from the lead. So 7 minutes out of the lead for Justin Blauer. So that's what's going on with our top 4 that we just looked at right here. So these top 4 on the board there, that's your split time. Guy out front is actually going to be maybe Jason Coleman. Here we go. 17:16.46. 17:16.39. Okay, Jason Coleman is out front because look, it's a lower time and he's in front. So that means he's definitely in front, and it's only by a couple seconds. So Jason Coleman is definitely first on the road. Second on the road is definitely Dane Miller. So that is 1 and 2 physical. We know that now. And then Justin Blauer's back here, and Trey Gibbs is in fourth, but he's actually second on corrected time. So we'll try to keep you guys updated on that for the rest of the day. What else did you guys want to see? 1600. Is there any? What class is 1600 here? I forget. Is it 12? I think. No, not 12. What class is 1600? I don't even know what 1600 is here because it's not 1600. Is it like pro? What the heck's it called? It's called something else here, huh? One of you guys will tell me in a second. I didn't even know there was anybody racing it. Is it class 2000? There it is. Oh yeah, class 2000. There's one car. So it's Emily Shapiro, and I don't see her on the. Is she on here? Let me see. Oh, there she is. Okay, so Shapiro is broken just before Tonopah pit, maybe in the pit. So pit 5, Tonopah 0 miles an hour. So bummer for Emily Shapiro. Maybe they'll be able to fix it. I don't know if they're actually in the pit because they're probably in the pit. This pit thing is just kind of a general area where it is. It's not exactly where it is. So most likely they're in the pit there trying to fix the car. So those of you looking for her, unfortunately, a sad update there. She is currently in the pit. All right. Well, I think that wraps up this update. What else are you guys looking for here? Who's leading? Yeah, we just told you all that. Yep. All right, 4400 Ultra 4s. So honestly, let me refresh and see if it's any better. The classes were all mixed up. I don't know what is what. Like if you look at these, if you go to 4400, where was it? I don't know. They're all over the place here. All right, so class 4400, it only showed. Oh, they might have fixed it. It's got more in it now. Okay, so 4400. It looks like we have, if this is accurate, Darian Gomez. That sounds right. Gomez out front. That's usually, it seems like how every Ultra 4 race is. So Darian Gomez is showing as yeah, first. What do you know? Gomez is in second as well. So just like I was saying, usually Gomez out front. So first and second, it looks like that is Gomez. So we have Darian and then Marcos. Marcos is in a pit right now. So first and second, there's no one else even close. I mean, look at this. You got to come all the way back down here. There's Cole Johnson. All the way back down there in third, and then way back there's more. So I don't know where everybody else is in this class, but they're not showing up on here. There was definitely more on the list. So yeah, Gomez is winning. There you go. Gomez winning Ultra 4. That's all you need to know. There's your update for you guys on the Ultra 4 race. Miles has been doing updates on the 30-minute, every 30 minutes on the hour over on the Ultra 4 USA YouTube. So go over there, and Miles knows these guys a little bit better than me. He could probably tell you. I don't know if someone's in the wrong list on here and they're just not showing up or what. So there's another 4400 tab. Yeah, see, this is what I mean. Another 4400 tab that shows JP. Okay, so which tab is that one? This one down here. All right, so Casey Curry and Gomez. All right, so here you go. All right, so we just added another Gomez. So Gomez is first, Gomez is second, and Gomez is third. So there you go. The podium is a Gomez sweep right now. Just like I was saying, Gomez is always up front. Now we just added one more. They're still in the podium, still Gomez out front. There is another car closer, though. Casey Curry's a little bit closer than the other Ultra 4 car was. So there you go. Casey Curry is currently in fourth place, trying to chase down the trifecta of Gomez brothers that is currently sitting at 1, 2, and 3. So, all right, guys. That is going to do it for me here, I think. Let's go see if there's any cool action on the watch party tabs real quick, though. Hang on. Let's check the in-car cameras. Joe Tirana looking like he's still moving pretty good there. He's looking good. Let's see. Joe Tirana. Oh, we also found Christian Serapis. So he's under the Terrible Herps Motorsports page if you're looking for that. So if you load the Terrible Herps and you see this yellow suit over here, the Monster Energy, the Beast, that is Christian Serapis in his Pro R. I think we showed you guys that a little bit ago. The camera was working better earlier, and of course, as soon as I go to turn it on, it's not working good. But the Terrible Herps channel is the Christian Serapis car. He's doing pretty good. He was in the top 10. His tracker is not working, and I did just get an update from his dad. He just said, just left pit 7, all good. So pit 7 is mile 275. So if we go back and we look over here, let me load the, hold on, let's load clear racers, collapse these. Let's see where Christian Serapis is, because he's got a pretty good run going in a brand new car. So just left pit 7. Yeah, so he's back here in pit 7. He broke a belt earlier, like we said, and got it going. So he's probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's top 17 or so. I thought he was even a little higher than that. He was earlier. This whole group of cars right here, a lot of these guys got by him when he was changing that belt. So these guys are all so close together. He got passed by a bunch of these cars, which was a little bit of a bummer. It was like Wayne Matlock, Chase Carr, Travis Sally, this whole group, Cody Miller, Ryan Piplick, Chase Mankin. They were all like together and went by him there. So that's what I got going there. All right, well, there's your update. Mitch Guthrie and Cody Bradbury, really good race between those two guys. You got a Polaris versus a Can-Am, and then you got Joe Tirana and you got Katie McCacker, and once again, Can-Am versus a Polaris, a good battle there. So it's going to come down to those 4 so far. We got 200 miles to go. Come back at 6 o'clock, and I'll be here with your next update on Fishgistics. In the meanwhile, go over to watchparty.cc on your computer or laptop. Let's watch Christian McCaffrey, that running back, Christian McCaffrey, Christian Serapis, whatever. We'll watch him chase down the car in front of him, and then we'll be back live again at 6.